I shuffled into the kitchen half asleep, wearing nothing but my boxers and the lingering shame of a midnight cheese binge. All I wanted was coffee. Just 5 quiet, caffeinated minutes before facing another day with my beautiful purple-skinned alien wife, who, thankfully, snored like a dying hovercraft and slept through anything. That's when I saw her, standing by the stove, flipping pancakes like she'd been doing it every morning of our marriage. Same silver hair, same glowing violet skin, same long legs doing that unconscious hip sway that made me forget my own name sometimes. Except, she was also in bed. I blinked, hard, once, twice. The pancakes didn't vanish, neither did she. "Morning, husband," she said, licking a drop of batter from her finger with deliberate slowness. "You're cooking?" She smiled. "I am. You were literally snoring beside me 5 minutes ago." "Oh, that wasn't me." Footsteps sounded behind me. I turned and nearly dropped my non-existent cup of coffee. There she was again, identical, in a white bodysuit this time, eyes half-lidded with amusement, hair identical down to the last silvery strand. She strolled in like this was completely normal. "You're seeing double because the surprise got spoiled," said the one in black. "Surprise," added the one in white, with a wink that made my stomach flip. My jaw moved, but only a dry squeak came out. "We're twins," the first said, "and on our world, we share everything." "Everything," echoed the second, stepping closer. "Food, chores, relationships." I started wondering if I was in some weird lucid dream, or if this was the kind of thing they warned humans about in the interspecies marriage handbook I definitely didn't read. They both leaned on the counter, one on either side of me, identical smirks plastered across identical faces. My mouth opened, then closed. Suddenly, I wasn't sure if I wanted coffee anymore. I was in deep, deep trouble. I stared between them like I was trying to solve an incredibly inappropriate riddle. "So, you're twins, and you both just show up in my kitchen like it's totally normal?" "Not just twins," the one in white said, arms crossed under features that should have come with a warning label. "We're conjugal twins." "Conjugal?" The one in black nodded like she was explaining how to use a blender. "It means we were bonded at birth. On Zyrelia, we share a life partner, equally, emotionally, physically. Think of it like a 2-for-1 soul deal," the white one added, grinning. "One heart, 2 bodies." My brain tried to reboot. All I could manage was a week. This never came up during our wedding. "It's not exactly a first date icebreaker," said the black-suited one. "Hi, I like long walks, alien jazz, and by the way, I come with a twin who also gets to use the marital bed." You could have mentioned it somewhere between "I do" and "pass the space potatoes." "She was waiting for the right moment," said the white one. "And this is it? You look very cute holding that spatula." I dropped it like it burned. "Okay, hold on. You can't just drop a twin into a marriage like you're updating an app. That's not how Earth works. We have laws, boundaries, solo toothbrushes." "But you're married under Zarelian code now," said the one in white, stepping closer. "Which means you've legally and cosmically agreed to be shared." The air got 10 degrees hotter. "We share everything," they said in eerie unison. I swallowed hard. "Even Netflix passwords?" The one in black winked. "Especially those, and underwear. I considered moving to a moon with no sentient life, no Wi-Fi, and absolutely no identical twins. Ask ChatGPT. It was the most awkward breakfast of my life. Pancakes, syrup, silence, and 2 nearly identical alien women bickering over who remembered how I like my eggs. Apparently, only one of them had paid attention during breakfast phase training, whatever that was. "You scramble them too hard," said the one in black. "At least I don't burn the toast," replied the one in white, her voice saccharine but her eyes fully weaponized. I sat in the middle, fork hovering midair, wondering if this was some kind of cosmic prank or a social experiment filmed for alien TV. "Ladies," I said carefully, "it's just eggs. You're both amazing, truly. Golden yolk goddesses. Can we eat in peace before I cry into my sausage?" The twin in black snorted. "You weren't crying last night." The fork froze mid-chew. The twin in white blinked slowly. "Wait, last night?" The black one winked at me. I choked on my bite. "Did you think it was me?" asked the one in white, voice dangerously sweet. I was half asleep. You both smell like stardust and vanilla lotion. It was dark." They both leaned in from opposite sides of the table. "So, you liked it?" they asked in unison. I looked down at my eggs. Betrayed, complicit, delicious. I don't know what the etiquette is for accidentally sleeping with your wife's twin, twice, but I feel like there should be a pamphlet. "Oh, there is," said the black one. "Page 12, section called Shared Pillows, Shared Privileges." The white one arched a brow. "And you didn't think to give him that pamphlet?" The black one shrugged. "It's more fun when it's a surprise." I set my fork down. "Can we just agree no twin tricks before coffee?" "Only decaf," the white one said. "You're evil," I muttered. She grinned. "You married evil, twice." Laundry day used to be simple. Toss everything in, hit a button, pretend I understood alien fabric settings. Done. Until I pulled out something, lacy, definitely not mine, and not my wife's usual either. It looked like it came from the forbidden section of an interstellar boutique. I held it up like it was radioactive. "Okay, whose intergalactic floss is this?" The one in black strolled in, casual as ever. "Oh, that's mine. Cute, right?" My brain threw up a red alert. "You're washing your underwear in our laundry now?" "Well, I live here, and your softener smells like cuddles and bad decisions." Just then, the white twin appeared in the doorway, arms crossed and one eyebrow already interrogating me. "I told you not to mix loads." Black shrugged. He didn't seem to mind. "I did mind. I was one sock away from an existential crisis." White took a step in, snatching the lace like it owed her money. "That's not even his style." "Exactly," I said, pointing. "My style is flannel, cotton, possibly something with little earth cats on it." Black leaned in with a grin. "We used to do each other's laundry growing up. It's tradition. Want us to fold yours?" "I don't even want to fold mine now," I muttered. "I'm considering burning it." White looked at me, deadpan. "Next time, separate baskets." "Separate baskets? I need separate dimensions." Black winked. "Or shared closets, if you're feeling bold." I dropped my towel, not the one I was wearing, thank goodness, just the one I was clutching in terror. "New house rule," I declared. "All underwear must be clearly labeled and possibly GPS tracked." And they both laughed. I didn't. I was halfway to ordering a lockable hamper on Space Amazon. Ask a ChatGPT, Canvas. Date night was supposed to be simple, romantic, predictable. You know, just me, my wife, and my other wife. They planned it together, which should have been the first red flag. One wore a deep red gown that shimmered with something suspiciously alive. The other, black and sleek, with slits so high they probably violated a galactic treaty. We didn't go to a restaurant, oh no, we stayed in. They called it a Zarellian cultural bonding night, which apparently included foot massages, 3 types of alien wine, and a game called Guess Who's Touching You. Spoiler, I failed. "That's my thigh, not hers," whispered the one in black. "That was my foot," added the one in red, while I just stared into my wine glass like it held the secrets of the universe. They took turns feeding me glowing fruit. One slipped something spicy in my mouth and watched me sweat. "Do you want me to cool you down?" one asked. "Or heat you up more?" the other added. I waved a napkin like I was surrendering in a romantic war. Then came the dancing. Alien music pulsed through the room, rhythmic, hypnotic, slightly illegal sounding. They pulled me up, one by each hand, and started swaying like the universe owed them a slow song. I tried to keep up, honestly, but I had 2 left feet and 1 confused heart. At one point, I leaned in to whisper something sweet to my wife. Wrong one. "Nice try," she whispered, dragging me closer anyway. "But I'm the spicy one." Later, the white twin whispered in my ear, "Read the ankle tattoo next time." There was an ankle tattoo? I was a man outnumbered, outmatched, and probably out of his league. But I couldn't stop smiling. Until they both said, in unison, "Now who wants dessert?" I didn't know whether they meant cake or me. I said yes either way. We agreed we needed therapy. Or more accurately, I begged for it. Between the identity confusion, twin foot rubs, and the ongoing mystery of who bit me on the neck that one time. So we booked a session with a Zarellian AI therapist called drsoothe.exe, a floating orb that spoke like a tired meditation app. "Welcome, bonded triad," it droned. "Please state your collective grievances." I raised my hand like I was in cosmic detention. "I can't tell which wife is which. I complimented the wrong butt, twice." The twin in white sighed. "And he keeps calling me spicy. That's her label." The black twin beamed. "Guilty." "Silence, male," said the orb, initiating emotional scan. It buzzed, then beeped like a microwave about to explode. Subject exhibits confusion, suppressed arousal, deep-seated guilt, and mild potassium deficiency. "See," said the black twin, "told him to eat more banana slugs." "They blink at me while I chew them," I muttered. "Now initiating Zarellian bonding protocol," the orb continued. "Step 1, eye contact. Step 2, mutual confession. Step 3, try touch, synchronization." "Try what?" "Touch each other, all at once, in a triangle, for optimal resonance." The twins immediately grabbed my hands. Their foreheads touched, their toes tapped together. I stood in the center, stiff as a statue, unsure where to put my nose, or my dignity. Synchronization in 3, 2, the orb sparked, froze, then glitched out entirely. Error, excessive tension. Suggest nap or scheduled intimacy reboot. Then it shut off. We sat there in silence. "So, therapy failed?" I asked. "Or it achieved enlightenment," said white twin. "Or it self-destructed from sexual frustration," added black twin. I wasn't sure what we fixed, but we left the session hand in hand in hand, still confused, still overwhelmed, but maybe, just maybe, a little less alone. Canvas. It hit me while brushing my teeth with one of their pink glittery toothbrushes. I was possibly just a trophy in a never-ending alien sibling rivalry. I sat them down, or tried to. One was lounging upside down on the couch like gravity was optional. The other was reorganizing my spice rack by emotional intensity. "Are you two in love with me, or just really competitive?" They blinked at me in unison. "Both," said the one near the paprika. "Definitely both," said the one dangling her head off the couch. "But mostly love. So, I'm not just a prize in an interstellar twin battle for dominance?" They exchanged a look. A long one, telepathic, dangerous. "You're more like the shared reward. Like a husband-shaped trophy with a very squeezable butt." I sat down, defeated. "Do you have any idea how confusing this is for a guy who still gets nervous picking pizza toppings?" The one in black climbed onto my lap. The other sat beside me and grabbed my hand. "Look, we know it's a lot. Our culture is weird. Our customs are borderline illegal in 3-star systems. But we genuinely care about you. Not just for the cuddles or the bedtime shenanigans, though those are pretty great," said the one on my lap. "We love how you panic. We love your weird earth jokes. We even love the way you talk to your houseplants. That fern is judgmental." "Exactly," they said together. Their hands intertwined with mine. One kissed my temple. The other nuzzled my shoulder. It was chaotic, messy, absolutely unmanageable, and I'd never felt more wanted. Then one hand slipped a little lower than appropriate, then the other. "Okay," I gasped. "We can keep talking, but not if you keep doing that." They both grinned, devilish and innocent all at once. "Talking was phase 1, whispered one. "Phase 2 requires fewer clothes," whispered the other. I had officially lost control, and I kind of loved it. It hit me while brushing my teeth with one of their pink glittery toothbrushes. I was possibly just a trophy in a never-ending alien sibling rivalry. I sat them down, or tried to. One was lounging upside down on the couch like gravity was optional. The other was reorganizing my spice rack by emotional intensity. Are you two in love with me, or just really competitive? They blinked at me in unison. Both, said the one near the paprika. Definitely both, said the one dangling her head off the couch. But mostly love. So, I'm not just a prize in an interstellar twin battle for dominance. They exchanged a look, a long one, telepathic, dangerous. You're more like the shared reward, like a husband-shaped trophy with a very squeezable butt. I sat down, defeated. Do you have any idea how confusing this is for a guy who still gets nervous picking pizza toppings? The one in black climbed onto my lap. The other sat beside me and grabbed my hand. Look, we know it's a lot. Our culture is weird. Our customs are borderline illegal in three-star systems. But we genuinely care about you, not just for the cuddles or the bedtime shenanigans. Though those are pretty great, said the one on my lap. We love how you panic. We love your weird earth jokes. We even love the way you talk to your houseplants. That fern is judgmental. Exactly, they said together. Their hands intertwined with mine. One kissed my temple, the other nuzzled my shoulder. It was chaotic, messy, absolutely unmanageable, and I'd never felt more wanted. Then one hand slipped a little lower than appropriate, then the other. Okay, I gasped. We can keep talking, but not if you keep doing that. They both grinned, devilish and innocent all at once. Talking was phase 1, whispered one. Phase 2 requires fewer clothes, whispered the other. I had officially lost control, and I kind of loved it.